So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Now it's Pelé, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
He's gone direct here. Isco, well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. They want to be quick to recover this. It's a sweeping cross. Khan claims it, safe hands. And it's Isco.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Busquets is always looking to break lines. Isco. Oh, this looks sharp. Nakata. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That has been slung wide. Busquets. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Isco. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Cannavaro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Stojkovic receives it in a good position here. Messi. Nakata.
Cafu, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's got the beating of his man. Shapes to shoot! Xavi. And Stojkovic. Pedri. Hasebe. Cannavaro. And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri. It's Hasebe. Who's looking wide. Brilliantly cut out. Nakata. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Pedri. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Busquets. Xavi. That is a brilliant interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Has a look and place it forward. Now they can break here. And he's worked it through. Great chance! In he goes again. And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Stojkovic touches it back. Xavi. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Valencia go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 19, Messi.
Away we go again.
El dorsal 15.
Valencia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Valencia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's in! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hasebe gets over and intercepts. It's out of play for a goal kick. Hasebe. Xavi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's come loose. And that is well cleared. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Ronaldinho. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Cafu. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Valencia are looking to go forward now. Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Isco. Oh, good spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Isco. It's Pedri. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Plays it in low. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Busquets. Hasebe, the man that is tenacity personified. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Stojkovic. And here's Azar. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Yamal. And it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. That's a good ball out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cafu. Barcelona could counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stojkovic. Quality ball. Spread to the right. Caceres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu wins the duel this time. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Xavi Alonso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Valencia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Hasebe. That's Busquets. And it's Stojkovic. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rummenigge. Cafu. Rummenigge. Hasebe gets across to intercept that. And the referee brings it to a close. Valencia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half could make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So things are underway. Pedri is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Hasebe. It's Pedri. Rafinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cannavaro. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Diaz gets into a good position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Xavi. This is a promising build-up. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rijkaard. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Isco. Oh, nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great chance here from position A1. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Nice control. Now the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Busquets. Rijkaard. Cannavaro ventures forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. Good ball, good take. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Isco. Xavi. Busquets. And back to the keeper. Garcia, the great organiser of defence. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. And it's Hasebe. Busquets. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a dangerous ball. And a chance! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Hasebe. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Opts for safety.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Tchouaméni making good progress. Busquets. And here's Stojkovic. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Rafinha makes a dash for it. Stojkovic. Tchouaméni. Messi. And it's Xavi. Busquets. It's Pedri. And this is Isco. Skillfully cut out. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Valencia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Kindly remove it, as it is about
That is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Valencia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Some good work on the right flank here. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Stojkovic can so cleverly bypass the press. Hasebe. Stojkovic. That's Busquets. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Over to the right flank. Conte. Busquets with the clearance. Diaz. Rijkaard running with intent. Looking to play him in. Now it's Xavi. Xavi. Oh, sweet feet. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely aimed pass. Plays it up. He's rising! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Tchouaméni. Diaz! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Xavi looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's tidy. It's Isco! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Passes short and sharp. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Stojkovic.
Valencia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Xavi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Xavi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Valencia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Now it's Drogba. Conte. Oh, super find. He came in hard, very hard. Hasebe. Now it's Drogba. Conte. And he's in on goal. Valencia can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Isco. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Valencia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw.
Shot at goal! And it's in! The perfect script, the perfect outcome, a date with immortality.
Number 8.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have movement on both benches. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Brzezinski.
There will be
And it's
1 minute
Vitinha.
added time.
Xavi Alonso. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The whistle's gone, and the game is over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Valencia
I'd
can
like to
always
draw
take
your
more
attention to the
positives
screen
from a
right
result
now
like
for
this.
information
Yes,
on our
there is
shuttle
some
bus.
tight.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder. A terrific playmate. Sneijder! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Stojkovic. And it's Sneijder. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught, shapes to shoot! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? David Villa. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Now it's Rosicky. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's a decent chance! Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Xavi, who's set up one goal so far. It's a good run down the right. Caceres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Taken back almost at once. Rosicky, Stojkovic, and it's Xavi. Busquets, spread it left. Ball played for Rijkaard. Busquets, Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And it's Hasebe. Well played right into his path. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rosicky, he's played it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Rosicky, given the lift of his goal. Messi. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And claimed it back swiftly. This is a promising build-up. And he cuts out the supply. He might be in here! Hasebe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Busquets. That's Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Brzezinski. Stojkovic. Xavi. Busquets. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Villa. He's on it. Can he get away? And that is expertly dealt with. Xavi. Hasebe. And it's Cannavaro. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That's a good foray he's making. McAllister. Can he get it through? And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So it's back to business. Cannavaro. Valencia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Busquets is always looking to break lines. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Pedri. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Messi. Messi. That is lovely. That's Busquets. Xavi. Little pass back. And here's Stojkovic. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Stojkovic. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. Pedri. He has a look up. Schneider. And it's Seedorf. And the through ball. And that has been cut short. Almost an hour gone. And it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Messi. Valencia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Passing nice and neat. Pedri. Yamal. McAllister. Busquets. Pedri. That's going wide left. Ball played for Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eto'o. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal. And it's Eto'o. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pedri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here.
Valencia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 17. Villa.
Now that's well seen too.
El dorsal 15.
Great vision. And Marmoush! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your...
Adriano! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Adriano really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Pedri opts to play it back. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The final 5 minutes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to belt it away.
Un minuto de descuento.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that will be the final act. Valencia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Thuram. Casillas. De Rossi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zanetti. Thuram. Zanetti. Bernardo Silva. Thuram. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Maldini. Baresi. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Baresi. And it's Maldini. For Messi. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Best.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Nagoya Grampus are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Pete.
He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Nagoya Grampus have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Hasebe is always scanning the pitch for targets. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, terrible pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found space here. Lovely feet. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Rijkaard. And it's Stojkovic. And it's Hasebe. That's where it came from. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's running through. Valencia have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
And the finish! Oh, good finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Maldini. And it's Thuram. Maldini. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cannavaro. Busquets.
Un minuto de descuento.
Messi. So, a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Valencia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cannavaro. Valencia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, nice touch. And it's Hasebe. That's Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Hasebe. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Busquets. And it's Hasebe. Swung over. And it's Pedri. Stojkovic can so cleverly bypass the press. It's Hasebe. Stojkovic. Ball played for Rijkaard. And here's Xavi. It's Xavi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Valencia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Forced to go back. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. Oh, can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Xavi plays it short. He's in a great position here. That's put paid to the danger. Nagoya Grampus have the chance to go the other way. Garcia sends that a long way. Some good work on the right flank here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hasebe. Valencia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ronaldinho. Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever. Rodri. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Looking for the far post. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Best! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Messi.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 13,
Nagoya Grampus
el
with the
dorsal
lead.
16.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rummenigge concedes a free kick for that, and that's going to be a booking. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Xavi. Pull it. Space for him to turn and look.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Over to the right flank. Xavi. That has been slung wide. Passing nice and neat. And it's Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a cute ball. Spread neatly, pass somewhat off target. Ball's out once more. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
The first significant strike. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Number 5.
Oh, what has happened here? Luis Suarez. Oh, this is a very good run. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Maldini, he's got away, goes for the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Xavi, there's the shot! Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a good run down the left. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes down, but nothing given. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to gift it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez making a dash for it. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Messi, very much a man of this moment. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Oh, well played.
Munich really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And the counter is on. Mohamed Salah does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cannavaro. And it's Pedri. Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. And it's Pedri. Busquets. And this is Xavi. And shot a goal! Quality ball. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's beaten the last man. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Added time.
Hasebe is always looking to break lines. He's shifting through the gears here. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Valencia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's all alone. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And they're back in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he was quick to react. Azar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Valencia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hasebe. Valencia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He is through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hasebe. Stojkovic. Busquets. Over to the right flank. Yamal. He's... Yamal! Oh, he's hit the bar! Albert Ferrer goes direct. Now it's Batistuta. Busquets. And it's Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Salah. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Busquets with the clearance. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Valencia have the chance to go the other way.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Yamal is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Knocks it out wide. Busquets. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. And he welcomes it in. Nice control. Oh, just skips past his man.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And smartly reclaimed. Played out towards the right wing. Xavi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's just beyond his reach. Rijkaard. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And no, that was never going to make it. He shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Yamal has it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution in progress.
Valencia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Busquets. Played out to the left flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place... Pedri picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And this is a quick reminder to let
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Valencia really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim. Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Rosicki, who played through for the wide man. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ronaldinho. Busquets.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior! No, just not quite.
Vinicius Junior has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Rosicki. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hakimi. Makaleli. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Valencia are still to register a shot on target. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rosicki. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good read, needed to be. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's taken it. Busquets looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rosicki cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's good running with the ball. Messi has the space to scheme. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Stojkovic. Oh, that's superb. Rosicki! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a quick ball upfield. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's Gerrard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Stojkovic. Nicely spread. Rosicki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's been played through. It's Rosicki! Now, who's going to be first and again? They've got to be quick to recover this. Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Spread it left. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Aimed at the far side. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a pop! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Xavi. Silvestre. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. He has found the way through. Messi. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Albert Ferrer, Vinicius Junior, and for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Valencia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, Rosicky, será reemplazado por el dorsal 19, Hazard.
And we get things going again.
Valencia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Delivers with whip. And it's hoisted clear. Showing good feet. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Valencia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Stojkovic. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Azar. That's destined for the flank. Looking for options for movement. Valencia still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Xavi. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Forced to go back. Stojkovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Valencia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Akanji cuts it out. Stojkovic. Xavi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Valencia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Busquets. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi gets into a good position.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He's onside. Chance, surely! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
Valencia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Nicely weighted ball.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Sergio Busquets será sustituido por el dorsal 11. Xavi Alonso.
5 minutes left on the clock. Hazard is someone who's... Oh, yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So
dorsal
changes
10,
afoot here and
Messi,
from both sides.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
Xavi Alonso.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Iniesta, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Doué. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Not too much more here than seeing out time and time in. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able.